tell you this my second time trying to record this damn House of the Dragon video, girl. I was on camera, girl, getting off my best jokes, girl. I was carrying on, girl. And as soon as I paused the video, I said, let me check, make sure this sound all right, girl. That sound sounded like boo-boo, girl. I said, oh, hell no. Let me go ahead and do this quick voiceover, girl, because I do not have time to be trying to get back on the camera, trying to figure out the lighting and all that other foolishness and figuring out that damn microphone. So, girl, here you go. This is what we getting, okay? You get what you get. You don't get upset. We'll be back next week down to the camera. But today, you getting this good voice over, okay? But what I do know is Alicent Hightower, ma'am, run me that fade, okay? Cash me outside, heifer. Cash me outside. And it's over the 15-minute mark, so cash me outside, ho. Cash me outside. When I tell you that lady is a, ooh, child. We're going to get into it. I'm putting a cart before the horse. Okay, we about to get into it. So anyway, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle. This is the Belle Perspective, and we're here to talk about House of the Dragon. This is season 2, episode 3, The Burning Mill. If you're new to my channel, girl, I talk about all kinds of stuff, TV, movies, all kinds of things. And I love to talk about this show because, girl, don't nobody around me, girl. All the girlies around me, they're not Game of Thrones and House of Dragon girlies, child. So get in the comments because I love talking about this show, and I don't have nobody else to talk to it in real life. So that's why I come down here. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. You know the vibes. You know the drill. Get in the comments. Subscribe. Like the video. Let's get into it. Okay, so the show opens up. Now, y'all know y'all got 2 aunties. Everybody got an auntie and a mama. All right? Or 2 aunties that just don't get along. They was born not getting along. Just at it. Going back and forth and forth and back. Okay, so we got the Brackens and the Blackwoods. Girl, they ain't never like each other. Girl, they was born hating each other, child. So we see the two parties, okay? One is sworn to Rhaenyra and they people, and the other one is sworn to Alicent and they people, okay? Now, one guy, now I don't know who is who, child. Don't get me the line, but somebody rolled up in somebody's face. One of the Blackwoods rolled up on the Brackens or whatever, and girl, it was hell to pay, girl. Okay, hell to pay. Now I'm gonna tell you, it was a little bit of foreshadowing here because I think somebody said it, maybe it was twice, because I think Rhaenys said it, and that man down the Harrenhal said it as well. It was kind of like sin begat sin begat sin, and the problem has gotten so great, right? The sin got so great that it got lost in time, and we don't know who started what. I said, now see that foreshadowing right there? Because at the end of that Bracken and Blackwood little argument at the beginning of the episode, girl, turned into complete bloodshed and what no winners, because girl, everybody was dead. So I said, oh, look at that foreshadowing right there. Did y'all catch that? Okay. Anyway, I caught that. So we see, we're going to start with Krispy Kreme, child. Shout out to Nita the Diva, girl. So we saw Krispy Kreme in that ugly ass bowl cut that he had on his damn head. But girl, that suits him because he's ugly on the inside and out. That ugly ass bowl cut he had on his damn head. I said, that's what you get. Raggedy. Okay. So he walking around, he the hand of the king now, right? Now he roll up down to the council. And they're having a conversation, like they basically talking about the Bracken and Blackwood massacre. And Aegon says, you know what? It's time. He's counting it as a win. I don't know why the hell he would, but he did. He far away from intelligent. Okay. Okay. Intelligent is on Acme Street, girl. He down over there across town on Washington. Okay. That's where he at. All right. But anyway, let's stay focused right now. The people at the council, they telling him, you know what, we might do a strike while the iron's hot. And he was like, you know what, you're right. I'm gonna get on my dragons and we're gonna roll down there. Now Krispy Kreme was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Now Alicent is like, now I don't know if that's a good idea for the king to be going down there to do all the dirty work. And girl, ain't nobody paying attention to Alicent. Now this is what you get for giving up all that puss. Okay, you done gave up all your puss, and now Sir Crispy is sitting up at night. He the hand of the king. He ain't got to listen to you, girl. This is what happens. I know you the queen, but you still a woman, and they don't be respecting women like that. So anyway, now they've decided that taking Harrenhal and the Riverlands is the best move. Now that's also leading us into the conversation with Daemon. Now it's gonna be a case closed kind of situation with Daemon, because girl, deadbeat Daemon, girl. This nigga is raggedy than a motherfucker, and I don't know why I ever thought that he was halfway decent. He ain't even halfway, girl. All right, so let's get to him. Speaking of Harrenhal, now we see this Negro getting this. It's a dark and stormy night. He roll up on a dragon, and the people running and scared. Now he walking through this little girl castle or whatever. Girl, it little ran through. Girl, it was tired. It was dilapidated. It was well and gone. I don't know who ran up in there, but girl, baby, that shit is dead and gone. Whatever it was. So Daemon rolled his little raggedy ass up in there. And he kind of peeping around the corner. He got his little piece with him. He strapped. Okay. Now, this is medieval times, so it wasn't no gun or nothing like that. But he strapped with his sword. So he walking around ready for whatever, trying to peep the scene. and he hear chattering. Girl, he busts into this little dining hall with these people. And I wasn't but old people and young people. Like old people and people who really wasn't finna be about nothing, okay? They wasn't about that life. And he like, I'm here to take Harrenhal. The man was like, listen, I see you are. Okay, well, here you are. You can have it, girl. Now, come on, sit down. We're going to feed you a little something to eat, okay? He said, now, we ain't got the cornbread and the collard greens like we usually got. Now, we got some pig feet and a little lima bean. Okay, we got a little pig feet and a little lima bean, but we don't got no collard greens. We don't got no cornbread like we usually do. So, now, this is what we got, okay? So, they sit down. They have a little bit of something to eat. And here go Daemon. This is why I said Daemon is so fucking raggedy. Girl, he talking about his plan and how he gonna take over the castle. And now, a man of one now. He don't got no people behind him. He ain't got nothing. It's just him all on his own. He said he gonna take over the throne. And he said, well, you know, my prince, now this the old man that was talking to him now. I said that he ain't had no collard greens or no cornbread. He talking about, well, my prince, he said, your grace. He said, oh, my bad, your grace. I ain't know you was trying to be the king. I thought you was on Rhaenyra's side. We all thought he was on Rhaenyra's side, but not really. Did we know? You knew we knew Daemon wasn't shit, but we didn't think he wasn't that shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, so the man was like, child, okay, your grace, if that's what you say, baby. Listen, I'm tired. You see where I'm living, baby. I'm tired. I don't got nothing. Whatever you say, okay? The man said, I don't got no fight. Okay, I don't got no dog in the fight, child, long as y'all just going about y'all way. So Daemon is saying, you know, we got to get this place back up on a good foot, because girl, it look ran through in here, okay? And he was like, listen, this you do what you can do, baby. Do what you can do. We'll bend the knee to whoever say they finna do it, right? Whoever capture the damn throne, we'll bend the knee, girl. We ain't got time. We tired. You see, we over here, girl. We ain't got no cornbread. We ain't got no collard greens. I told you we struggling, right? Basically, what the man said. So. Here go, I think Daemon was questioning his loyalty, right? He said, why you opening the door for me like this? You feed me and everything. I don't know if this poison or not. The man was like, child, we ain't got time. Okay, we don't have time. We don't deal. We not dealing with no foolishness. This is what it is. He said, well, aren't you some kin to Larys? Now, y'all know that's Foot over there, right? Club Foot. Weirdo, right? He said, nah, what we know about Larys, we don't fool with him, because his daddy and his brother died in a fire, and baby, we ain't had no fire since 72, okay? So that lets you know that Lord Larys don't care about nobody. He ain't loyal to nothing or nobody but himself. Girl, he killed his own daddy and his own brother. I said, see, that's how you know that nigga is Z. But of course, Daemon would know, because it takes one to know one. So let's wrap up Daemon real quick. Daemon get to the bed. Now, I don't know how the hell his ass had the strength or the nerve or the fortitude to lay up in that damn castle. Okay? In that dark ass, scary ass castle. All right? But I guess that's what he was going to do. Now, we see some feet walk up to the door, banging on the door, look like they're trying to get in. Now, he got the door locked off by some swords. And I said, that's smart. But, love, you would have been better off sleeping on that goddamn dragon. Okay? Now, he go outside. He don't see nobody to the door. Now, he gets strapped up again. He walk down the hall. You know, he doing his little, you know, who goes there, right? And he hear humming. He goes to the little chamber room, and he sees a baby, young Rhaenyra, sewing up the neck of the chopped head baby. I said, oh God, what is this? What is this? I say, what is this? And young Rhaenyra, who's like the preteen, she turns to him and says, I'm always cleaning up your dirty work, right? Like this, right? Next thing you know, you see Daemon waking up out of the middle of a dream or a vision or whatever it was, and it's a lady with long black hair standing right behind him. Talking about, you gonna die right here. Girl, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I did laugh just a tad. Just because the way she said, she was like, you gonna die right here, nigga. And she just walked off. She ain't stay to console him. She ain't ask him no questions. She ain't do nothing. She was like, you just better die. And she's I don't know why that tickled me so. That shit was funny as hell. I know it's wrong, but not quite as, who am I talking about? This is Daemon, you know, this shit was funny. Anyway, okay, so that we wrapping Daemon up real quick. Basically, he said Daemon gonna die. And I mean, you live by the way that Daemon lives. Are we surprised? Are we surprised? No, we're not. So let's go to Dragonstone real quick. Now we see Rhaenyra and Rhaenys. All right. Shout out to Rhaenys, because I feel like she was the voice of wisdom that we really needed in this episode. So the guys on her council are telling her, girl, you vulnerable. And for some reason, Rhaenyra think that Daemon on his way back. I was like, girl, Daemon is no friend of yours. Okay. I know you married him, but girl, you knew who you married. Okay. So The men on the council are like, girl, you need to roll up. You need to take you some dragons. You need to go and burn everything else down. Now, I said in this part right here, I was like, you need to be mindful. You want to try to see if you can take every extension to see if you can not prevent it to go to war. But after we met with Alicent towards the end of this episode, I said, nah, bitch, burn that bitch down. Burn that bitch. Burn, baby. Burn that hoe down. Okay? Burn her and all her dumbass kids and all her dumbass grandkids. Burn them motherfuckers. Okay? We sick of them. We sick of them. Period. All right? I ain't gonna hold you. Anyway, so Rhaenys is like, listen, all right, sin begat sin begat sin. Y'all catch that now. Catch that. She said, one person hits the other, one person does it back, and you get lost in time. You been forgot what y'all fighting about. Okay. Just like the foreshadowing of the beginning of the episode. She said, you know what you can do? You can go in there and talk to her. Because if I know that Alicent ain't trying to go to war like that. She don't want to have two dragons fighting. The guys don't want two people, two kin to be fighting like that. They don't want all that. So go on down there and try to see if you can try to make some peace or something. Okay. I said, come on, Rhaenys. And I was with Rhaenys right there. But again, towards the end of the episode, burn that bitch down. War. Okay. Catch me outside, bitch. Catch me outside. Okay. I'm sick of you and that bullshit you got going on over there. All right. Anyway. So we see, let's go back to the Red Keep. Okay. Down to King's Landing. We see that Alicent's brother gets there, and Alicent's brother shady as hell. He looking at Krispy Kreme like, oh, so you the king of the hand of the king now? Okay, my daddy been the hand of the king for 3 kings, and your ass all of a sudden got slithered your slick ass up in here. Okay, nigga, I see you, nigga. I said, okay, this should be interesting. Alicent got a little bit of an ally here because she damn sure was outnumbered at that council earlier that morning. Okay, now we see that Alicent is still on her, I'm woe is me type of bullshit. She go down to see Helaena. Helaena is, being Helaena, child, in her room, just, la-da-da-da-do. Helaena girl. And Alicent was like, listen, I'm really, concerned for you. I'm sad for Jaehaerys, but I want to know how you doing. And Helaena was like, Mom, don't even worry about me, child. I'm not going to waste my grief on this. I'm just, I know them common people, child, they lose more than I do. So I ain't going to worry about it. All right. And Alicent was like, you got every right to be worried. You have every right to be grieved. Okay. You don't have to do that. And she was like, child, I want to do my time. Helaena said, I want to waste my time on something else, child, not this. She get up, she walked to the window. Mama, I forgive you. Here go Alicent. What did you say? Mama, I forgive you because you stinking ass raggedy hoe and that's in you. And you always going to be that. And what else am I going to do, girl? Okay. So I'm going to just forgive you now because you still going to be laid up with that nigga giving him your puss every night. You probably going to be another night too. So I might as well just forgive you now before holding it over you because, girl, you's raggedy ass bitch. And that's who you are. Anyway, so Alicent got forgiven. I would have let that bitch just rot with that in her head. Like, rot with this bitch. But anyway. So they getting ready to meet, Aegon said he want to go down, get on the dragon and try to ride out and participate in the affairs, right? In the combat. And Lord Larys Clubfoot, he hears about this and he said, who the hell told him to get down there and tell me he's going to be in active combat? He don't know what the hell he doing. Let me come in here. Okay, let me come in here and put a little seed in his head. Okay, to deter him from what he should be doing or what I want him to be doing. So Lord Larys go in there, and Aegon is with his little friends, aka White Cloaks. Okay, and he tells them, listen, the word on the curb is the people down there say that when you leave to go fight your little battle or whatever, Aemon is planning to usurp your throne with your mama. Here go Aegon. Oh, you know what? I need a whisperer. What is it? The king of whispers or the god of whispers or whatever the hell. I need somebody on my side. I said, girl, he is the last person that you ever need on your side. But you know what? Again, Aegon, intelligence is on Acme Street. Aegon is over there across the way by Washington, girl. He over there across the bridge off Washington. Okay. If you were from Jacksonville, okay, Aegon, all right, Aegon is down there by Bay Meadows, girl. Okay. And intelligence is across over there off Moncrief, girl. Okay. Across the bridge. Okay. He nowhere near that. Okay. Ain't nowhere about over there. Okay. So here go Lord Larys doing his usual bullshit and got himself elevated. All right. And Aegon is going to continue to be Aegon. And I'm so sick and tired of the fact that they named everybody motherfucking Aegon. This is why our asses are in the situation that we're fucking in right now. Because all y'all motherfuckers named every goddamn body Aegon. Okay. Y'all couldn't name him JJ. You couldn't name him LaMichael, LaDarius, nothing. Y'all couldn't even give him nicknames. To my Aegon, the first of his name. This motherfucker is the 12th or the 13th of the goddamn name Aegon. God damn it. I'm sick of this shit already. Y'all pissing me off. Anyway, so we see where we want to go. Let's go flip back to Dragonstone. So we see Rhaenyra, okay, talking to White Worm. And White Worm is saying, you know, pay me what you owe me, because I basically try to save your life, but your people ain't believe me. She want to be a part of the Rhaenyra's council. Rhaenyra was like, all right, I'll let you do that, but don't believe that it's got nothing to do with Grace and Mercy, girl, because I'm just using you, okay? You scratch my back, I scratch yours, all right? And I don't know if this was foreshadowing or not, but the dragon was just floating around over the water. And I guess that was Daemon's dragon's partner, I guess. I don't know, child, but she missing him, okay? And White Worm was like, maybe the little dragon is a lonely child. I don't know if that's got anything to do with anything. Y'all get down in the comments if y'all feel like that's a little bit of an Easter egg, child. I don't know, okay? Now, let's flip back again. Actually, no, we stay at Dragonstone. So we've got Rhaena and Baela. Now, Rhaena is one of Deadbeat Daemon's daughters, and Baela is one of Deadbeat Daemon's daughters and they sisters. Now, Baela got the dragon. She was the one that actually saw ugly ass Krispy Kreme and that bowl cut that he had in his goddamn head in the field, spotted him and went back and told Rhaenyra about it. Like, you know, we done peeped the scene. We done seen him down in the fields. We see his ass on his way down here. Okay. So Baela was the one that peeped the scene. Now Rhaena is the one that's younger than her that don't really have a dragon like that. So they send her and the kids to a safe place. Now, Rhaena don't want to do that. She want to get a piece of the action. But I'm like, no, girl, come on now, okay? The storyteller is just as important as the person that fought in the war, girl. Who gonna live to tell the story, girl? Girl, grab them things and go. Grab them babies and go, girl. Come on now. We need somebody to live to tell the story, okay? So Rhaena grabbed her things, okay? She grabs the kids. She's supposed to take care of the kids at some safe space. I don't know where they at, but they going. They're taking the dragons. They're taking the dragon eggs, because we don't know when somebody gonna roll up on Dragonstone, girl. So they take the kids. Rhaena go on over to Baela stays. Rhaena and Baela have a little moment, and that be that, all right? Now, back to King's Landing, we see Ulf. Now, I don't know who the hell that is. Now, I saw him on last week's episode, and that's one thing that I love about House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones. They never waste a character. If you see a character one time, you're going to see that character play a role in some part throughout the story. They never waste characters, and I love that about this show. So we meet the bastard brother to Daemon, or so he says, down to the bar. Now, he a little social butterfly, girl. And he's saying, hey to everybody. You know, he kicking the hey, girl, hey. You know, he doing the thing, girl. You know, he out there popping out and showing niggas. Okay? And he pulls up and he's telling his friends that he's the bastard brother to Daemon, and that he believes that Rhaenyra is the rightful queen to the throne. Now, as soon as he finished that sentence, Aegon, immature ass, busting there. Talking about he buying a bar for everybody in that motherfucker, but we popping bottles tonight, okay? Carrying on, all right? So he stopped all that talking. Ulf does. He said, all right, let me hush now, because I ain't trying to get put out. And all his friends were like, okay. Aegon over here buying bottles, y'all, right? They're having a good time. And next thing you know, we see Aegon go down to the whole house. Now, girl, that whole house was active, okay? Girl was active. I said, oh, God, should I be looking at these things? My God, today. Anyway, now we see Aegon get down and basically embarrass Aemon. Now, you know, Aemon down there looking like a chicken cutlet, naked, just pink and emaciated looking. Yuck. Anyway, he laid up with his little friend. Now, Aegon coming there embarrassing him. I mean, look, Peen hanging all out the door and just carrying. Just Peen hanging all out the door. Ugh. Okay. And Amy gets mad. He was like, y'all can have her. I don't care. A hoe is a hoe. I said, oh, now why you got to disrespect her like that? Now, that is an honest hoe. Okay. She makes an honest living selling push. You ain't got to disrespect that girl like that. Oh, anyway. But obviously we know that Aegon is the one that's going over to embarrass Aemon, because he feels like, based off of Lord Larys telling him some foolishness, that Aemon is trying to take his throne. Now, see, that's what happened when you let the wrong people speak into your ear. All right? That's what happens. But we don't really care about Aegon like that. So go ahead. we don't care. Anyway. Now, after the advice of Rhaenys tells Rhaenyra, girl, I know Alicent ain't trying to go to war like that. Okay, so let's try to do a last ditch effort. Let's try to see if we can talk to Alicent. Let's try to see. White Worm tells her, I know a place that Alicent goes where ain't nobody gonna see. Okay, so Rhaenyra, she gets a hitter with her. Okay, she takes a shooter with her, and she go down and she gets to King's Landing. She dressed as a nun. Her shooter's dressed as a priest. They get down, they go to the temple. She rolls up on Alicent. Alicent is startled, like, oh no, bitch, if you cut me, if you kill me, you won't make it up out of this motherfucker. And Rhaenyra was like, listen, I ain't trying to cause no problem or no confusion. What I'm trying to do is settle some things, okay? Let's talk about terms. Your bloodshed was on both ends, all right? Before it escalates, before it goes any further, can we talk about this? All right. She says, my daddy been saying that this is my house since the day since he was alive, okay? So I don't know how you got this thought that your son Aegon was supposed to be king. She said, I may be a mess, but I ain't no liar. I said, Alicent, girl, okay, now, girl, you lying right now, but okay, whatever, girl. So Alicent was like, listen, my husband, your daddy said to me that Aegon is going to be the king that brings peace. Now I said, girl, as she said that out her motherfucking mouth, I said, now bitch, how the fuck is your son? How did you honestly think that the son that you're putting on the throne was going to be the king that brings peace if you bringing him through all this violence, girl? Did that not be some sort of red flag to let you know that maybe this not the nigga that need to be on the goddamn throne? If you got to kill all these people to just put his ass in this motherfucking throne? Ho! You didn't think about that? God damn it, Alicent. Girl, let me tell you something. Intelligence is on Acme. Her ass is crossed the way downtown on MLK, girl. I don't have time, girl. I do not have time for you. How was he a peaceful king? How would he even bring peace to the people if all bloodshed, it took bloodshed to get his ass in there? Girl, shut up. Girl, shut up. So here go Rhaenyra. She said, now what now? Wait a minute. My daddy said, what? She said, your daddy said Aegon is going to be the king that brings peace. She said, girl, that's the song of Ice and Fire, bitch. Here go Alicent. What? Huh? I don't even know what that is. Exactly, you dumb bitch. You don't know nothing about nothing. Girl, you just causing all this chaos and confusion and ain't got nothing going on, girl. Just far away from intelligent. She said, that's a story my daddy used to tell me about a dream that he talking about Aegon the Conqueror. Here go Alicent. You could see it in Alicent's face when she was like, yo, daddy was talking about Aegon the Conqueror. And this is the bullshit that get on my goddamn nerves. Why the fuck y'all naming all these motherfuckers Aegon? Everybody name got to be Aegon. Can't nobody name be Jerome or a damn Charles or damn I don't know, Marquez. Come on. Everybody got to be damn Aegon. And then y'all be like the first of his name. But no, nigga. This is like the fourth of his name. What is y'all talking about? So here go Alicent. In that split second, you see the cognitive dissonance. She was like, I did all of this and he was talking about Aegon the Conqueror. Nope. Never mind. Nope, too late. He was talking about my son. That's what it is. I said, art imitating life. You ever meet somebody and they loud, wrong, and just strong, and you give them a new piece of information just to say, hey, I understand. I hear you loud, strong, and wrong, but baby, let me tell you something. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. This is not correct. This information that you peddling, baby, it's wrong. It's incorrect information. Let me give you some new stuff. You see them, they see the new information, but they just short circuit and just can't handle it. Girl, that's exactly what happened with Alicent. And I wanted to drop kick her ass right there. I said, you know what? Fuck this shit. Burn that bitch down and everything. And burn her and the horse her ass rode up in on. Burn this bitch. Burn all. Girl, fuck you and the horse you rode in on, girl. I don't have time for this bullshit. You knew goddamn it well in your motherfucking heart that Viserys wasn't talking about your stupid ass son. Wasn't nobody talking about you or your dumb ass kids. Okay? Wasn't nobody talking about you. You know good and goddamn well. Bitch. I said Alicent is a motherfucker if I ain't ever met one, girl. Yeah. Off with this whole head. I'm sick of her. Already, girl. Already off with her head, bitch. Okay? So, here go Alicent. It's too late. Too late, baby. It's too late. Nope. No terms. It is what it is. My son is the king. You gonna take it over my dead body. I said, you know what? We can arrange that shit, ho. Okay? It is what it is. And girl, that's where the episode end. And when I tell you I wanted to drop kick Alicent like nobody business, girl, catch me outside, bitch. I'm tired of you, girl. I'm sick of you. Girl, when I tell you got this new information and your ass is still like hands down trying to still be on that bullshit. Girl, he was not talking about your son, Aegon. Girl, he was talking about Aegon the Conqueror, girl. Now that's why they need to start calling it Aegon Marquez, okay? Aegon Charles, okay? Aegon Terrell, Aegon, if you're going to do it, at least put a little middle name in there so people know what the hell they're talking about so we can get bullshit ass situations like this. Now, everybody got to die because Alicent's stupid ass thought it was Aegon her son and not Aegon the Conqueror. You see what I'm saying? Girl, the fuck? I can't. I'm done. Anyway, get in the comments. Tell me what you think. I love talking about this show. And girl, like I said, I don't have that many friends that watch this show. So girl, I don't really be having nobody to talk about it with. So get in the comments, ask the questions, chop it up. Let's get down and talk about it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.